Hi, fourth graders. Welcome to Unit 9, Lesson 7. Today I'm going to teach you how to add and subtract fractions with like denominators. In other words, that means they're going to be the same. Now, quick review on our vocabulary. Remember that the numerator is the top number and the number of pieces that are selected or shaded or left unshaded. And the denominator is the total number of pieces that are in the chocolate bar or pizza or whole. Numerator over denominator to create a fraction. Remember, denominator is your bottom number. So today we're looking at how to add and subtract fractions when their denominator is the same. So for example, if you have the fractions 3/5 and 1/5, they have the same denominator. That means that they are chocolate bars that have both been split into 5 equal pieces. Now, what happens when you add these pieces together? So you're taking 3 pieces of chocolate plus 1 piece of chocolate. That means that you would now have eaten 4 out of the 5 pieces of chocolate. So what I'm teaching you today is how to add and subtract using same denominators, like I just did there. 3/5 plus 1/5 is equal to 4/5. Do you notice how the denominator didn't change? Keep in mind you're still working with the same chocolate bar, so there's still 5 equal pieces. When you add and subtract fractions, you're only working with the numerators. You leave the denominators where they are, so the denominator stays the same. The chocolate bar hasn't changed. We're just eating the pieces from that chocolate bar. So when you add and subtract with like denominators, the denominators stay the same in your answer as well. So here's an example problem where we actually have a visual as well. So the circled parts of this fraction bar show an addition problem. So here you see we have a chocolate bar that's been split into 7 equal pieces. That's why each piece represents 1/7 of the chocolate bar. So first they circled 3 of those pieces. So that would be equal to 1, 2, 3/7. Then they went ahead and they circled 2 more pieces in a separate group. So that means 2, 1, 2/7 have been added on to the original 3/7. So all you do is add the numerators to figure out how many pieces of chocolate has been eaten. So if you had 1, 2, 3 in your first group, and then you had 1, 2 pieces in your second group, or 2/7, you just add the numerator. Because is the denominator changing? No, there's still 7 equal pieces. So that step 7 stays the same in your answer. So you just add the numerators, 3 plus 2. So now we have 5/7 of that chocolate bar. So same thing, let's say the chocolate bar was split into ninths. 3/9 plus 4/9. So you're taking 3 plus 4 pieces. That would be 7 total pieces out of the 9 that were split in the chocolate bar. So 7/9. Then let's say we have another chocolate bar here. 1/5 of that bar plus 3/5. So remember, the denominator stays the same. There's still 5 pieces. We're just figuring out how many of those 5 we're eating. So you'll just add the numerator. 1 plus 3. That equals 4/5. So we've taken 4 out of the 5 total pieces. Now we have 2/8 plus 5/8. So again, denominator stays the same, still 8 equal pieces. We leave that alone. We just work with the numerators. 2 plus 5. So if I take 2 pieces and then add 5 pieces, we end up with 7/8. So what happens to the numerators in each problem? Well, in each problem, the numerators are added together. That's the key thing to remember, is that you're only working with the numerators when you're adding fractions that have the same denominator. Then what happens to the denominators in each problem? The denominators always stay the same. So if they're both 8ths, you leave them as 8ths. If they're both 7ths, you leave them as 7ths, so on and so forth. The denominators stay the same in your answer. So now let's look at a different thing, subtraction. So we're going to be doing the opposite. The circled and then crossed out parts of this fraction bar show a subtraction problem. So now we have 7 pieces again in our chocolate bar, because notice that the bar has been split into 7 equal pieces. Each piece represents 1/7. So at first they circled the amount of chocolate that they want to eat, and then we'll say that the crossed out part, the part that gets subtracted, is the part that I gave to my friend. So first I took out, let's count up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sevenths of the chocolate bars circled. So I start with 6 pieces, but then notice I'm giving or crossing out 1, 2 pieces to give to my friend. So then we figure out how many pieces of chocolate I'm left with. So the denominator is still the same. There's still 7 total pieces of this chocolate. I took 6 and I'm subtracting 2. So again, you're working just with the numerators. Leave the denominator alone. So 6 minus 2, that means I'll end up with 4/7 for myself to eat. So let's take a look at some other examples. 2/5, I'm back to addition. On your homework today, you'll notice that they will switch up the signs on you. So again, you work with just the numerators. The denominators are the same. So 2 pieces plus 1 piece, that would be 3/5 of the chocolate bar. Then let's say we had a chocolate bar that had 9 equal pieces. I start with 7, but I'm giving away 5 pieces to my friend. How many pieces will I have left? Work with just the numerator, 7 minus 5. So I'll end up with 2 pieces of the 9 left for myself, or 2/9. All right, let's practice. Here I notice it's addition, so I'm adding the pieces together. Denominators are the same, so that will stay the same in my answer. 1/4 plus 2/4. Work with just the numerators, 1 plus 2. I get 3 pieces of the 4, 3/4. Next sign, I'm noticing, I'm going to watch those carefully. We're subtracting now. 12/6 minus 2/6. Now you notice that the numerator is larger here. That's okay. You can work with it as it is. So if I had 12 pieces, I'm subtracting 2 pieces. So what that means is I'm taking away, so then 12 minus 2 would give me 10/6. So still chocolate bars split into 6 equal pieces, and I would get 10 of those pieces. So that means we had more than 1 chocolate bar. Awesome. I did decide to be generous, though, and I gave away 2 of those pieces. Must have been a good chocolate, though, because think about how many I kept. All right, next I'm noticing the sign again is subtraction. So we have 7/11 minus 4/11. So this time I'm taking 7 pieces, but then giving away 4. So 7 minus 4. Work with just the numerators. 7 minus 4 is 3. Denominator stays the same, 3/11. Next, 2/5 plus 4/5. Denominator is the same, so we can work with it right away. And I just work with the numerators. 2 plus, watch those signs, 4. I get 6/5. So this time I must have had an extra chocolate bar, and I took an extra piece, 1/5. So total, I have 6/5. All right, 4th graders, it's your turn to try this strategy on your ticket. The careful thing you need to watch out for is when they switch up the signs on you. Remember, when you're adding just the numerators, and you're adding pieces together. Denominator stays the same. When you're subtracting, you're taking away or giving away those pieces of chocolate. Denominator still stays the same, and you only work with the numerators. Good luck.